Hello, I am Archivist Saren, and welcome to my study. And hello, Ebos. How's it going? I see you're here very early, that is good. Today, we're gonna be playing Portal 2 again. We got a little ways through it yesterday. Apparently it's like an 8.5 hour long game, so on average, at least. So I think we still have quite a bit to do, which seems weird because we already did a bunch of testing, and then now we're like trying to break out of the facility. So I don't know how we're gonna go another like 6 hours, like what's gonna happen here, but obviously there's a bit more to the story than just you do testing and then you leave. So that's gonna be interesting. Also, lots of technical difficulties today, and I don't know why. My OBS was basically just, you know, it just was not agreeing with me. It wasn't connecting to Twitch. I had to restart it like 5 or 6 times before it actually let me start stream. So hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us at all. Hopefully we're fine. You in metric time that I don't even know. That's just what Google said. You know? That's what I was trying to figure out if I should keep going or stop at 2 hours yesterday, and I looked it up and it said on average it takes 8.5 hours. I don't know how accurate it is though. We'll have to see. So let's get back into it. I don't know where it's saved. Did I? Oh yeah, I did save it. I forgot. There was actually a save button, which I really appreciate. There's a lot of games that just don't have save buttons, and I don't know why. Because like I don't want to have to wait for an autosave to be able to quit the game. I want to be able to just kind of leave when I have to leave. So having a actual save button is real nice. But yeah, so it's all autosave. Yeah, I know, it's weird. I don't know.
I knew we were going the right way. This is the neurotoxin generator.
Oh, fun.
Than I expected. Not going to be able to just, push it over. Have to apply some cleverness.
Do we want to push it over?
Up at the top. So let's go and investigate.
Because I mean, if you push over the neurotoxin thing, doesn't the place fill with neurotoxin then? Wouldn't that be like exactly a bad thing?
I shouldn't laugh, really. They do feel pain of a sort. It's all simulated, but real enough for them, I suppose.
Why would you simulate pain for robots?
I'm afraid the door's locked.
Sounds a little messed up.
No way to hack it, as far as I can tell. What are you doing? We don't know what that button. Oh, the door's open. Well done. Let's see what.
I did it.
Good news. I can use this equipment to shut down neurotoxins. It is, however, password protected. Alarm bells. No, don't worry. All right, not a problem for me.
Look directly at the implosion. I don't think that's a good. Should I just press more random buttons?
Is the figuring out how to start phase. That's always tricky, but let the games begin. All right.
Can I make it in there somehow? Am I supposed to? Or am I just gonna let him do his own thing?
To be expected, to be honest. Check that off the list. Computer identified. Tick. There is a box part here. We've got some electronics in there. And a monitor. Yes.
There is a place to portal a laser. Why would that be?
Words like password identified.
Nowhere to put portals in here.
Yes, there it is. Spinning.
Can't go in through here. Can't really. I think the place that he goes in is like right there, but I can't see that well. So where would I be lasering? I mean, there's just not many places to do it. Can I just put it on that? No, I mean, just white. Oh, there's this. Oh, I see.
Do you smell neurotoxin? Hold up, the neurotoxin levels are going down. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it.
I'll try my best.
Hold on, something's wrong. Neurotoxin levels up to 50%. No, it's down. Sorry, my mistake. I meant to say it's down 50%. It's good news. Carry on.
This guy does not know how to read numbers very well, does he?
It's still going down. Still going. Keep it up.
You mean keep it down?
That did it. Neurotoxin at 0%. Yes. Hold on.
I don't like the sound of that.
Warning. Neurotoxin pressure has reached dangerously unlethal levels.
Unlethal levels? Oh. Why it doing that? Oh no.
Ha! The tube's broken. We can ride it straight to her.
Do we want to do that?
Hold on. Come on. We have to go. Hurry. Ah.
Okay. This looks dangerous and like I'm gonna die. First game was just a side dish. Is that how that is? I mean, I think this game was made like what 10 years after the first game. I think something like that. So that's probably why it was more professional. Is they just put a lot more time into it. And you know,
I knew this would be fun. They told me it wasn't fun at all, so they said it's not fun.
higher technology and all that. You know, 10 years later, games advanced a lot in that time.
This place is huge, and we're only seeing the top layer. It goes down for miles. All sealed off.
Yeah.
Of course. We should be getting close.
This place is pretty
I
big.
can't wait to see the look on her face. No neurotoxin, no turrets. She'll never know what hit her.
I don't think that's the only thing she can do to kill us.
I might not have thought this next part completely. Ah! Well, I'm going the wrong way.
Yeah, evidently.
I'll find you.
Okay, I guess I'm alone. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Well, that it's somewhat similar. GLaDOS and the Portal Factory, as it were. Alright. Somehow we survived that. I feel like humans aren't supposed to be able to survive in high pressure tubes like that. And the green light lied to me. But that's fine. Where am I going? Over here, I get. Now it works. Okay. GLaDOS emergency shutdown and cake dispensary. Cake dispensary? No.
I honestly, truly didn't think you'd fall for that. In fact, I devised a much more elaborate trap further ahead for when you got through this easy one. If I'd known you let
Well, that is
yourself get
unfortunate.
captured this easily, I would have just dangled
Hello.
a turkey leg on a rope from the ceiling.
Actually, that might have worked. If I'm being honest.
Well, it was nice catching up. Let's get to business.
Okay.
Hope you brought something stronger than a portal gun this time.
I didn't.
Otherwise, I'm afraid you're about to become the immediate past president of the Being Alive Club. Uh-huh. Seriously, though. Goodbye.
It's my big chance. This is trouble. Not again. Here comes that.
Interesting.
Oh, this ain't
Oh. You were busy back there.
Oh, I was. Can I
Well,
like break through these?
I suppose
Toilet.
we could just sit in this room and glare at each other until
Break it.
somebody drops dead. But I have a better idea. It's your old friend, deadly neurotoxin. If I were you, I'd take a deep breath and hold it.
Ah, he's back.
I hate you so much.
Warning.
Oh, I hate me
Central
too.
core
Don't
is
worry.
80% corrupt.
That's funny.
Don't we all?
I don't feel corrupt. In fact, I feel pretty good.
Alternate core detected.
Oh, that's
Uh-huh.
me they're talking about.
To initiate a core transfer, please deposit substitute core in receptacle.
Core transfer. Oh, you are kidding me.
I've got my...
Substitute core accepted.
No, I've got the
Substitute
idea
core,
first, my
Are
guy.
you ready to start the procedure?
Yes.
Corrupted core. Are you ready to start the procedure?
No.
Oh, yes she is.
No, 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 no.
Stalemate detected. Transfer procedure cannot continue.
Yes.
Pull me out, pull me
Unless
out,
a
pull me
stalemate
out,
associate
pull me
is
out,
present to
pull me
press the
out,
stalemate resolution button.
Pull me out, leave me in, leave me in.
Okay.
Go press it.
Don't do it.
Yes, do
I
do
can
it.
go press it.
Don't press that button. Not so fast.
Oh
Think
goodness.
about this. You need to be a trained stalemate associate to press that button. You're unqualified.
Okay, don't listen to her, alright? It is true that you don't have the qualifications, but you...
Stalemate
Easy.
resolved.
Here we go! Wait, what
There-
if this
there you
hurts?
go.
What if this really hurts?
It probably will.
I didn't think of that.
Don't
Oh,
worry,
it will.
you'll be fine.
Believe me, it will.
Are you just saying that, or is it really gonna hurt? You're just saying that, aren't you? You're just no, you're not. It is gonna hurt, isn't it? Exactly
It
how
probably
painful
is.
are we ah!
Hands off me. No. Stop. No. 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 No.
Well, that is unfortunate.
Wow!
You do not fit on there, my guy.
We did it! I'm in control of the whole facility now.
That's kind of scary.
Oh, would you look at this? Not too bad, eh? Giant robot, massive. It's not just me, right? I am bloody massive, aren't I? Oh,
I mean, you're kind of the same size. You're just,
There
yeah.
we go. Lift cool. Look how small you are down there. I could barely see you. Very tiny and insignificant.
Yeah.
I've just thought of something. How am I going to get in? You know, being bloody massive and everything. Wait,
Well, I don't think you get to
the
escape.
lift, okay? Then I'll eject myself out of my new body into the lift just as you pass by me. Brilliant. It's perfect. Except for
I don't
the
think it's
glass
perfect.
hitting us when I smash through the lift. That's a bit of a problem.
Yeah, you might just kill me.
Also, once I eject myself out of the core, the lift might stop. Then we'd be trapped in a lift full of broken glass, suspended 50 feet off the ground.
Yeah, maybe you
know what?
shouldn't
Just
do
get
that.
in the lift, and we'll iron out the details as we go.
I don't like that, but okay.
Let me tell you, I knew it was going to be cool to be in charge of everything, but wow, this is cool.
Hey, there's the last of the confetti.
Check this out. I'm a bloody genius now.
Estás usando este software de traducción de forma incorrecta. Por favor, consulte el manual.
I don't even know what I just said, but I can find out. Oh, sorry, no,
I
the
believe
lift
at the
is-
end it
sorry.
said consult the
This
manual.
body's amazing, seriously. I can't get over how small you are, but I'm huge. Actually, why do we have to leave right now?
I mean,
Do you
I don't know.
have any idea how good this feels? I
Maybe we should get
did
GLaDOS
this.
back.
Tiny little Wheatley did this.
Well, I kind of did most of it. Yeah, that's what I'm
She
saying.
did all the work.
See, GLaDOS was
Oh,
on my
really?
side.
That's what the two of you think, is it?
Yeah,
Whoa,
yeah.
Maybe it's time I did something then.
I mean, no, that's not what I mean.
No. No.
And don't think I'm not onto you too, lady. You know what you are? Selfish. I've done nothing but sacrifice to get us here. And what have you sacrificed? Nothing. Zero. All you've done is boss me around, well then?
You're the one that bossed me around this whole time. Sure.
Ah! See that? That
No.
is a potato battery. It's a toy for children. And now she lives in it. Sorry, what?
The engineers tried everything to make me behave. To slow me.
He did turn quick, but you know, absolute power corrupts absolutely, as they say.
It clung to my brain like a tumor, generating an endless stream of terrible ideas.
No, not listening, not listening.
It was your voice.
No, you're lying, you're lying.
You're the tumor. You're not just a regular moron. You're designed to be a moron.
I am not a moron!
Yes, you are. You're the moron they built to make me an idiot.
Well, how about now? Now who's a moron? Could a moron punch you into this pit? Ah! Could
I think a moron
do
could do that. Yeah, it doesn't take much brains. Didn't really take much brains to just hit something with a giant robot body. I'm just saying. But I guess this is how the game doesn't end immediately. Because I was kind of confused.
Hi. So, how are you holding up?
Well, I'm immune to fall damage, so I'm great. Oh, hi.
Oh, good.
How are you clapping?
My slow clap processor made it into this thing.
Okay,
So I have that.
that's good.
Since it doesn't look like we're going anywhere, well, we are going somewhere, alarmingly fast, actually. But since we're not busy other than that, here's a couple of facts. He's not just a regular moron. He's the product of the greatest minds of a generation, working together with the express purpose of building the dumbest
It's probably not good.
Good, that's still working.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, just in case this pit isn't actually bottomless, do you think maybe you could unstrap one of those long fall boots of yours and shove me into it? Just remember to land on one foot.
I could probably just pick you up with this gun. And you'd be fine. Yeah, and he made a little potato toy out of GLaDOS, which is pretty hilarious, but at the same time not good for us. Not really at all. Ah, this place looks fun. How is there a bird down here? I guess we're at the bottom. Where'd that bird go? What is even with this facility? Like, how and why does it go down for miles? What is the purpose of it? Because all the way up at, like, the top floor, we saw the entire testing facility. The place where all the humans that are getting tested live. The place that the neurotoxin and the robot guys are manufactured. So what else is there? How is there miles and miles more of this place? Also, why am I over here? Oh, there. Okay. It's a very confusing situation. Alright. Do I want to be down there? Probably not. Oh, I have to be. There's nothing up here. Okay. Oh boy, keep out. I wonder who put these up. Condemned testing area. That's not good. Why? I mean, the regular testing areas were bad enough. Now we have the condemned ones. Let's see. So there's this here. Zoom. I need to zoom in somewhere over there. Why is it telling me to zoom now? No. So where exactly do I put this portal? Ah, way up there. Nice. It's kind of hard to find those. Sometimes. Where do I go from here? I guess down there? Alright, we're on the other side of the door. Great. Keep out. I'm not gonna keep out. I'm specifically going in here because you say keep out. Like, I could have gone anywhere else, but I decided to come here. I think that's just because I'm a bit of a contrarian. You know how it is. So, what's going on down here? What's all this then? Pull lever. Oh boy. You know how I love pulling levers when I have no idea what they do. Are we in Fallout? Is that what's going on now? Just went from Portal to Fallout real quick. Can I put a portal up there somewhere? Maybe? No. Well, I can't go through here either. Oh. It did put a portal there. How did I not even notice that? Alright. Another button. You know how I like buttons. What'd this do? Oh, we need to go over there. Alright. So... let's see. We put one like here. Then this one like here. We have the shortest distance between the two buttons. There we go. Easy. And yes, if you put a button that says do not push, I will push it. Honestly, even if the button doesn't say anything at all, I'll just push the button. I don't care. Just put a button in front of me and it will be pressed. You can be sure of that. So what exactly is behind this vault that needed this much protection? And why do you have a giant door and then just a little tiny access door here with a chair? Like, what's that about? And is this any safer than if the door was just, you know, that thick but smaller? I don't know. Alright, another loading zone here. Things are getting weird. I don't know what's going on down here. But I guess we'll just have to see. And does the guy actually have control down here this far? Because everything seems a bit dilapidated. Oh, thank you for the follow there, Charlie Stella. Probably just Charlie, though. Maybe. What's up? Not a lot. We're in a condemned, abandoned training facility. But, you know, aside from that, not much going on. This place is nice to look at, though. I like the environments in this game. Especially the like, dilapidated and broken down aesthetic. Ah, that's no good. Can I go back there? I can. What's back here? Secrets? Or is this where I'm supposed to be? Oh, that's where I'm supposed to be. What's going on? Is there something back here that happened? Oh, that opened the door. Nice. Oh, I'm playing on PC currently.
You're here because we want the best, and you are it. So, who is ready to make some science?
I am.
Now, you already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself.
I wish I had a limo
I'm
ride.
Dave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Isn't that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone of this facility. Pretty as a postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married. To science.
Alright, I'm up here now. What does this do for me? Also, why does it seem like the oldest facility, like the oldest part of the facility is the one that is deepest? That seems weird. Usually you start at the top and things get newer as you go down, but they kind of started at the bottom, I guess. Out of service until blank. Who knows? Do I play other games? Of course. I play basically any genre of game. Let's see. What are we trying to do here? Are we going down the tunnel? Probably going down the tunnel. I probably don't need to be up here at all. Oh, but the tunnel is blocked off. That's... yeah, that kind of makes things a little bit more complicated. So what do? Am I trying to go over there? Because I don't seem to be able to portal to there. Ow. Let's try to get... okay, I almost flew way too far. Let's see, because I can't portal there. Oh, it does. It says enter. And everyone knows that I follow all directions that this game gives me. We could... is there a way we could portal, get a lot of momentum? Not really. Well, maybe. But not really. So how do we get all the way across to there? Because here is a thing that seems to be of a rather particular angle that seems like it could fling us to there. But maybe not. Let's just walk up to this and see if there's anything portalable in its vicinity. Because I don't think there is. If this is even where I need to go. That's where the light is shining on. And that's also where the speaker was. So it kind of makes sense that that would be the goal here. And of course, we can always put a portal here. So if we could fling ourselves and fly out of a portal that way, that would be good. You like my model? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, there's something up here too. Let's go up there and see what's going on. It's probably just a place to fling myself from. Oh, there's kind of a walkway up here. Oh, I see. I need to go from here and then fling myself. I think that's where this comes in. Yes, okay. I just did not see that little thing up there.
There's 1,000 tests performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure.
Is this
Your
him?
test assignment will
It
vary
is.
depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
Interesting. So it said that he bought a salt mine. I guess that would be what this is, and maybe why they started all of this at the bottom level. Because he just bought a salt mine and built in it. But are salt mines really this many miles deep? I mean, we fell for a long while. So I'm not sure. And where I got it made, well, I got it made quite some time ago, and I was doing it on quite a budget, so I basically just went and found a bunch of different people on Fiverr to make all the assets, and the model came from there as well. But they did a very good job with it. I did not need to jump out of that. Okay, zoom again. What am I zooming to look at? Pump Station Alpha. Well, there's a portal place. Did that say vitrified? What does that even mean? I guess we're gonna find out. I love going to places with warning signs that I don't
If
understand.
you've cut yourself at all in the course of these tests, you might have noticed that your blood is pure gasoline. That's
What?
normal. We've been shooting you with an invisible laser that's supposed to turn blood into gasoline. So all that means is it's working.
Why would you do this? Why would you turn blood into gasoline? And why is that a normal thing? Also, I don't think I go through any of these
If you've
doors.
cut yourself at all in the course of these tests, you might have noticed that if you need to go to the bathroom after this next series of tests, please let a test associate know. Because in all likelihood, whatever comes out of you is going to be cold. Only temporary, so do not worry. If it persists for a week, though, start worrying and come see us, because that's not supposed to happen.
Man, this guy inspires a lot of confidence. How much did I pay for this model? I don't quite remember. I remember that overall for the model, music, background, just all the assets. I think we paid like about 500
Just a heads up,
for
we're gonna have
all
a
of it.
superconductor turned up full blast and pointed at you for the duration of this next test. I'll be honest, we're throwing science at the wall here to see what sticks. No idea what it'll do. Probably nothing. Best case scenario, you might get some superpowers. Worst case, some tumors, which we'll cut out.
Ah. Okay, so I don't think I'm able to do anything here really except... Ah. I see. I need to go from here to there. But how? Is that... I think it is. Let's see. So we want that there. But I think if we can somehow get under the elevator... I think at the bottom of the elevator shaft... there is... Yep. Alright, let's go. That's quite a lot. It was a bit of an initial investment to get all the streaming stuff set up. But, you know, you can't expect such things to come super cheap. Plus, I mean, for the entire setup being worth less than some of the, you know, higher end models on their own, that's not bad. Let's see, another lever. So I'll just press it. It sounds like something good. Hopefully my blood doesn't turn to gasoline. That does not sound like something good. I don't know, you think they were trying to do something like in RimWorld? Where you got the boomalopes and their blood is like gasoline? Except with humans, where they're trying to make humans be able to produce gasoline naturally or something by having it be their blood. I don't know how that would even work. Because gasoline can't carry oxygen. And your body can't absorb oxygen from gasoline. So that just wouldn't do anything good for you. You'd probably just die very horribly and painfully. Where am I going? I could come down to the bottom level, and I thought that was where I was supposed to go, but I don't know, maybe I go back. Maybe I just need that turned on for something else. Nope, door's blocked. And there's this here. It means that we're probably supposed to be teleporting. There we go. There we are, upper railing. Hopefully it's a good thing that this machine is on now. And also I'm surprised that such old machinery isn't, like, blowing up. But, you know, it's probably fine.
Great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
Oh, they have one of these. I guess that means this is the end of the level? Alright. I didn't know they had those back in the day. You're an artist too? Well, I did assume that much. But here we are. It's very dark. Okay, thank you, game.
All right, let's get started.
I was halfway through saying it's very dark here.
The lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel.
I am here.
Got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs.
Uh-huh.
Or so I'm told.
So you're telling me that there are 9 different, like, vertical tunnels, and we're at the bottom of the 9th one. Actually, there might be more than 9. Who knows? Blue gel. After his first attempt to create a dietetic pudding substitute? Question mark? Why is there a question mark? Oh, I guess that's like them posing a question for themselves to answer. It's true. The gel is a sweeter, slightly less non-toxic form of fiberglass insulation that causes subsequently ingested food items to bounce off the lining of a dieter's distended stomach and out his or her mouth. For various reasons, this product was pulled from shelves. Why was it on shelves in the first place? Huh? How? Alright, so yeah, it's bouncy gel. So I guess we're in an old testing facility. I like the old-timey technology, though. It's very nice. Alright. It's basically a Minecraft parkour map. You got the slime blocks. Alright, now just do it again. Yoink. And back up here.
The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day.
I guess that's true, but yeah, when it comes to a control group, if you talk about the control group, you've kind of gotten rid of the entire purpose of having a control group. You know? So where am I going? It's very, in these larger maps, it's very hard to see where else. Oh, maybe up here. I don't know what's up there, but definitely different stuff than where I am. Interesting. I don't know how they made all of this when they're still working with typewriters, but
For this next
I
test,
guess
we
that's
put
pretty cool.
nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have
Why?
any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
What is going on here? This place is just crazy. I don't know what they're trying to do with all this. I guess we go over here. And then we need to get to that. I mean, there's just something here. We could just kind of wait until it's overhead. Or underhead. In front of us, by this point of view, I guess. Cube. Can I make this bounce? I can. Oh, okay, it's leaving. Get back here. Get up there. There we go. What'd that do for me? Ah, it unlocked another thingamawhat's it. Okay. Good. Okay, I can jump to about there. Although... Okay, good. Okay, are we gonna be able to, like, wall jump here? Yes, we are. That's kind of great. Although, I think I jumped at too shallow an angle. It is taking a while. There we go. Now, Box. You do it. You suck, Box. Okay. Go. Man, that thing is not good at bouncing, I gotta say. Oh, now we need to go back, and then we have another thing to do here. Interesting.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
Uh-huh. You know, when the advice is don't do a thing that you've already done, and there's no other advice, that's not great. That's not great at all. That means we're probably gonna die. But I don't think we got covered in the repulsion gel just yet. I think we're fine.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the
Why?
rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
What kind of calculator are you using? Do not lean on the railing. What if I do? What if I want to lean on the railing? Who's gonna stop me? I'm leaning about as hard as one can lean. I'm like running right into it. It does nothing. Alright. Got a portable surface here and up there. What does that do for me? I can test to make sure my legs are still not gonna break from fall damage, I guess. Well, that doesn't do a whole lot for me. I could go up there. Is that where I need to be? Probably. Maybe not. What? There's nothing up here. There's this room in here.
I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
That's fair. Ramps are indeed expensive. Oh boy. Well, that was an accident, but here we are. Let's I don't take fall damage, we're fine. Okay, well now we have repulsion jelly coming out the orange portal. Ain't that delightful? And where do I need this exactly? Who knows? I can cover the sign with it. Good. Why do I need this? Oh, there's another one here. What does this do? Right in the water. Yeah, that's not good. We'll put it lower. It'll probably hit the ground here. Yeah. What does that do for me? I mean, I'm picking up what they're putting down, but at the same time, it's like this doesn't help. This is the opposite of helping. Is we just have a bunch of jelly everywhere. Well, maybe we'll go back up and yeesh. See if there's anything else to do up here. Yeah, I assumed we needed to come this way to get the stuff and then go back down. But I think we just need to stay up here. Yeah, that's obviously used for something here. We need to put it over this way if we can. Not super well, but good enough. Okay, and now we need some goop here. So does this just bounce indefinitely? It does. Alright, we'll wait for this to go through there, and then splash it there. Good. Now we gotta do that all over again. Up here and here. And then bounce here. Then here. Alright. And now that we're here, we could sploosh it this way. That gets us that. What does that do for me? Am I supposed to jump that entire gap? Where's even the other side of the gap? Over at that door? I don't think the goop is that strong. Maybe it is. Or maybe it isn't. We need to go Like this. And then bounce.
Just a heads up, that
Good.
coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
Well, then why are you telling us about it? That is... Oh boy. This guy. And this science he's trying to conduct, this is just like war crimes. I don't know.
Now, if you're part of control group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
Huh. Alright, so blue slime gets washed off by water, evidently. So what does that mean for us? Let's just goopify this whole floor because we can. So what is this doing for me? Probably not a whole lot. But at least our options will be open. Okay. It's all goopified, as goopy as it can possibly be. And then I guess we'll just... Oh. Yeah, because that's blocked off, so I can't use that for that. Am I able to, like, jump multiple times on this and jump higher? Kind of? Am I going higher? No. Seems to be about the same. Oh. Alright, we made it up.
I'm telling them, keep your pants on. All right, this next test may involve trace amounts
If a
of
future
time travel.
you
So,
tries to
word of advice,
warn you about
if
this
meet
test,
yourself
don't
on
listen.
the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely.
Oh.
Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
Alright then. So don't listen to the future me if the future me is trying to stop me. That's good advice, I think. So if I put this elsewhere, go like here to there, can I do that? Maybe I need to go like this from here. Nope. Unless we... Ah. That is not where I want that. Alright, I guess we need to go like this. How the heck is that even happening? Alright then. Unfortunate placement, I guess. Let's get you... Yeah, you're just going a bit further. Need it like here. Preferably. But putting it further up won't work. Can we do it here and it won't hit the ceiling? Yes. How many of these does it make, by the way? Does it just keep dripping forever? Can I just... Evidently. Let's just leave this for a minute, I guess. See if this ever reaches, because the big, you know, goop blobs, actually there could only be one at a time. It wouldn't send another until the last one was made, or like had hit the surface, but this, it just keeps going. So does this just go indefinitely? So we gotta do this. And we have to get a few of those and then move this elsewhere so they drop there. Okay. Just get all my portals out of the way for a second. And so then I need to go up here. And then we can bounce down here. Dang it. Gonna bounce down here. Bounce again. Bounce off of this. Oh, we're so close on that one. Unless we're supposed to be getting it on there. I don't know how we do that, though. No. Can I just jump to that? No, I couldn't. That's why we were going through this whole process. I think this will work if I just don't hit my head on that. No, I know what we need to do. We need to go here. Okay. First we go up to here. Then we go to here and here. We go like this. And that bounces into here. I was trying too much to work with the blue. But we didn't need to work with the blue with that one. At least not as much. Accidents hurt. Coworkers don't endanger others. The company replacements are costly. Investigations impede progress. Huh. Alright, portal. Interesting setup they got here. Do I need some blue goop? Evidently so. Okay, so no, we need. We'll put orange down here. I need to remember they were using blue, not orange. So there we go. That plonks it down there. Just really get that all juiced up. There we go. And then we can put some over here. It goes about to there. Okay, and then up here, we can get this all goopy. There doesn't seem to be any to be able to put there. Maybe. So we'll try it as is. Probably die, but you know. Such is life. Okay, that is close. Can we go here, maybe? Oh, come on, that was so close. Okay, that doesn't get us nearly high enough to get to that shelf there. So how do we do that? Luckily, we can go back up to this part at any time. Guess we need... Well, but we get the same kind of amount of momentum from doing this as we would from doing the other one, right? Yeah, and we can't even reach that from doing it like that. So... Alright. Let's get more goop juice. There we go. Now, first of all, we can maybe put it here to bounce to that. Not sure what that's going to do for us. But we have it. We can't place on that to go up there. I mean, if this is supposed to be how we get up, I don't know what we can really do about that. Because that doesn't serve really any purpose. Even over here, being able to get up to this doesn't really go anywhere. Going through this, and then up to this, only gets us to here, which we can't really get goop there. So what exactly is the point? Where are we supposed to be going? Is that even the correct direction to be going? I assume so. I mean, it sets this up so perfectly. You'd think that this kind of has to be the way that it's supposed to go. But there's this. What does that do for us? Why would we be able to do that? Because we can make portals on that ground. You're supposed to like go like this? Yes, I am. So the rest of it was just kind of a red herring. Anywhere else we were able to put portals, it wasn't really necessary. We just had to goop there. Or we didn't even need to goop there. All we had to do was goop there. And then portal through that, into that, and then we're here. Okay. None of the rest mattered. I was trying to figure out how to, like, intricately portal around through all that, but that was not necessary at all.
If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time on the catwalks between tests. The lab boys say that might be a fear reaction.
Nah.
I'm no psychiatrist, but coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it walked up and snapped their little pink bras, that sounds like projection. They didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Hustle could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing.
Uh-huh. So we can goopify things. Many things can be goopified. What happens if we just goopify inside here? Oh, it just bounces it immediately. Oh, good. Great. I don't want to be standing next to this, honestly. Is that ever going to stop bouncing? I don't think it will. Maybe someday it'll bounce into the water. But until then, we're just going to be following it right. There we go. Bounce that way. You did not bounce correctly. You bounced exactly incorrectly. Here. Thank you. Alright. We have a box. Let's put this box onto the button. I never tested what this button did. Okay, that's good. Maybe. Let's see. Let's stop the goop from going in there. I don't know if we can do this, but no, not quite. Let's just goopify all this. Okay, now get out of here. Okay. Now we can bounce up to here. Now goopify that. Honestly, I probably could have just gone up with that. But now we need to get something off of there, which would entail doing that. That'll bouncify it. Perfect.
Science isn't about why, so much. In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out, because you are fired. Now you test subject, you're doing fine. Yes,
Okay, thank you.
Box your stuff. Out the front door. Parking lot. Car. Goodbye.
Interesting. We really do have goop, which is good. I was looking forward to when the goop was going to be involved here.
Congratulations. The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution to science.
That's
As
good.
founder and CEO of Aperture Science, I thank you for your participation and hope we can count on you for another round of tests.
Oh,
We're
of
not
course
gonna
you
release
can.
this stuff into the wild until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there'll always be a limo waiting for you. Say goodbye, Carolyn.
Goodbye, Carolyn.
She is a gem.
Evidently so. Where do I go exactly? There's something there. But this is all glass, so I can't go through that. We're going over there? Over where the big light is? Because that's usually a safe bet. Of course, the thing that says elevator to surface would be a lie. Because why not? Alright, now we're up here. How do we get up there? Do we want to get up there? Alright. How are we gonna do this? Because I think we need a portal there and a portal down here or something, so we're able to like jump and fly out to up there. But we can't place a portal there while we're up there, and we need the portal here in order to actually get up here in the first place. Right? Unless I'm supposed to like jump off, place in midair, which I could do, but I can't even reach this thing. I guess we're just supposed to jump to here. But if I'm supposed to jump there, I can't place the portal in midair, can I? Didn't even make it in the portal. That is a tricky one, isn't it? But the bright side is we're able to make an infinite bouncy portal. Which everyone loves one of these, right? Okay. Let me off this wild ride. Yeah, so we are able to go up here somewhat. And then we can bounce through to here. Just where does that... Can I bash my face against the glass so hard that I break it? Nope. Oh, but I'm standing here now. Was this intentional? I don't think so. I don't think I can jump anywhere from here, but, you know. Okay, now we weren't able to do it. I think we bugged out last time, maybe. So how we gonna reach that? Maybe I'm thinking too much about the obvious answer and not enough about the not obvious answer. Because it's not obvious. Unless we do this, we fall, it preserves our momentum through there, then we place that on there and flies us out this side. That works. as it's a little more complicated, but it works. Ooh, levers. I'll take them both. Good. Probably. This place is kind of terrifying.
Greetings, friend. I'm Cave Johnson, CEO
Yes, I know.
of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you've most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing?
Right. Now you might be
I guess
asking
Black
yourself,
Mesa's
Cave,
been
just
an
how
issue for a
difficult are
while.
these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed? Am I in danger? Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash. You can also feel
$60.
free to relax for up to 20 minutes in the waiting room,
Huh.
which is a damn sight more comfortable than the park benches most of you were sleeping on when we found you. So, welcome to Aperture. You're here because we want the best, and you're it. Nope. Couldn't keep a straight face. Anyway, don't smudge
Well,
up the glass
we can't
down
see
there.
you.
In fact, why don't you just go ahead and not touch anything unless it's test related?
Okay, am I stuck here? Why am I in here? Take a number. I want to take a number. Okay, well this still opens. So what was that all about? I guess we're just not gonna ask any questions, probably. We're trying to go up there? Maybe. Alright. How and why did they build this whole place like this? It is so very all over the place. I mean, it might just be that half of the infrastructure is collapsed by now. And this isn't actually what the place is supposed to look like, but still, it's very confusing. Can I go through this door, you think? Nope. Alright. Well, I think we were on to something going up here. Ugh. Because then we can go like this. And I don't know, fly out up here. Ow. My face. My face again. Well, we're definitely getting high enough to be able to do it. It just... the door is closed, so, that makes life a little bit more difficult, doesn't it? Control room. So I guess I need to be on the second floor? How do I get to the second floor? Because there was no way up inside. I don't think that's high enough. Yeah, no, we're not going to be able to get across to there, so maybe we need to do one of these with one of this. Interesting. And then throw one down over here, and then slam through this. Head across to here so we can open the doors.
Say, you're good.
Oh, GLaDOS.
Could you murder this bird for me?
Oh, I get the joke because it's a crow.
Did you feel that? That idiot doesn't know what he's doing up there. This whole place is going to explode in a few hours if somebody doesn't disconnect him. I can't move, and unless you're planning to saw your own head off and wedge it into my old body, you're going to need me to replace him. We're at an
Could I do
impasse.
that?
So what do you say? You carry me up to him and put me back into my body, and I stop us from blowing up and let you go.
Sure. Oh.
Stabbed me. What is wrong with you? Hold on. Do you have a multimeter? Never mind. The gun must be part magnesium. It feels like I'm outputting an extra half a volt. Keep an eye on me. I'm going to do some scheming. Here I go. Oh, where
Like 2
An
seconds.
extra half-volt helps, but it isn't going to power miracles. If I think too hard, I'm going to fry this potato before we get a chance to burn up in the atomic fireball that little idiot is going.
Atomic, you say? That sounds fun. I mean, I guess it would make sense if this place is powered through nuclear power.
Did anything happen while I was out?
The
No.
testing area is just up ahead. The quicker you get through, the quicker you'll get your 60 bucks.
Hold on, who?
Carolyn, are the compensation vouchers ready?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson. Why did I just... Who is that? What the hell is going on here?
I think she's Caroline. Or something similar. Maybe a derivative program of Caroline? Well, first let's go up here. Turn on the goop juice. We'll have it, I guess, shooting down that way. Go. Oh, that is very goopy. Oh, that is incredibly goopy. Let's, get some more goop going here. Very goopy. Okay. I did not mean to do that, but alright. Man, it very much is like Minecraft parkour. Well, that's, I guess we're going like this. Not really a way back. Aside from just portaling. Goop juice that place up. Very goopy. And then, yes, head this direction again. And then this way. Good. How do I get back? I guess I could go through there. But I need to do this first. And then one of this. And then one of this. And then one of these. Oh boy. So I understand why they made the blue goop, because they were trying to bounce food out of the stomach so you don't gain weight. But what is the orange goop made for? Because this stuff just makes you go real fast. Maybe it was supposed to coat the intestines so that no food stays in your stomach long enough to be digested. I don't know. Let's see, there must be some place that I can jump down to, right? Right. There's this. And then... Dang it. I put the wrong portal. That's fine. We go back up here. We did not go back up here. That is a problem. Alright, we need more speed. So first we're gonna put this here. Remember, it's the blue portal. No, we're gonna put blue. Okay, it is the orange portal. We want to move the no, we want to move the blue portal, not the orange one. So we put that there, so we come out up here. Now, blue portal is the one we want to do. Or wait. We can translate forward momentum into upward momentum.
Okay, I guess emotional outbursts
Easy.
require more than 1.6 volts. Now we know that. We just need to relax. We're still going to find out what the hell's going on here, but calmly.
Calmly sounds good. Alright, so these are portalable. And they have goop, and we have both goop to work with. I guess let's get some orange goop going first. Okay, and then some blue goop. I see, okay. So we're supposed to do this for this, coat the whole place in orange, and then we're supposed to do this for this, and coat only the end of it in blue. So we can do one of these. Oh. I see. How do I get back? I mean, I guess over here. But then... Huh. Well, I guess if I go this way, I'll be on the upper platform. And then I could place this over there. And this stays on the upper platform. And then we can place this here. And then we jump. Perfect.
Great job, astronaut, war hero, and/or Olympian. With your help, we're gonna change the world. This on? Hey, listen up down there. That thing's called an elevator, not a bathroom.
I know that.
I know him.
Yeah, well, I don't know him. Maybe I don't want to know him. Well, they changed their logo again. Nice.
If you're interested in an additional $60, flag down a test associate and let them know. You could walk out of here with 120 weighing down your bindle if you let us take you apart, put some science stuff in you, then put you back together, good as new.
For 60 bucks. I don't know, it just does not sound very worth it to me. Alright, well, all of this is goop-free zone. We can kind of get that going all over here. Good. Now we need another place that's goopifiable. Which I guess would be there. So let's see. Yeah, so that'll put it up there. What does that do for me? Exactly. 'Cause now I can go through here. So now we go this way, out, and bounce. Oh, I'm taking this. Don't break. Alright. Now where do I put... Was there a button somewhere that I just neglected to find? There it is. Good. Alright then. What'd that do? Why is this here? I think you need to be off of that. And then... How do I... Oh, I can do it from here. That's fine. Put you there. I think I need to put you there. And then you will coat that. What does that do for me? I don't know. We're taking this one step at a time. Because then if we do this, that'll be facing up. Which does something for me. good. Can we, like, extend this out somehow? Put it over there? Because that would help me a bit. Probably. So we're trying to get over to there. Oh, so we need to go from there, bounce across that, and go to there. So let's just check out what's happening here. We need some orange juice for this. That is a long jump, though. So we're gonna need... Oh, that's why we need to be over here. So if we do this, then that flies us all the way up. Oh, this is gonna be a very long jump. Okay, good. Oh, I bounced again.
For that bonus opportunity I mentioned earlier. Again, all you gotta do is let us disassemble you. We're not banging rocks together here. We know how to put a man back together. So that's a complete reassembly. New vitals, spit shine on the old ones, plus we're scooping out tumors. Frankly, you ought to be paying us.
I mean, yeah, if it's actually as safe as they're saying, then that's kind of a good opportunity, but I don't think that it's as cut and dry as just, oh yeah, we cut you open, put you back together, you'll be fine. I think you'll just die.
Thank you. I can't believe I'm thanking these people. For staggering your way through Aperture Science's propulsion gel testing, you've made some real contributions to society for a change, and for that, humanity is grateful. If you had any belongings, please pick them up now. We don't want old newspapers and sticks cluttering up the building. For many of you, I realize $60 is an unprecedented windfall, so don't go spending it all on, I don't know, Carolyn, what do these people buy? Tattered hats? Beard dirt?
You buy beard dirt? That sounds like a waste of money. I think any amount, any dirt would do, right? All right. Oh. Back out to here. 1982. Is that when this was built? I don't think so. Seems kind of weird. 1978. Who knows? Is there anywhere I can teleport to from here? Because this door is a little closed. So either we find somewhere to teleport, or we're just gonna be stuck on this thing for the rest of our lives. And that I don't think is positive. Are you telling me I can't portal to that? That looked portalable. Maybe it's a puzzle. Maybe I need to find it through a portal. Aha. I probably could have seen that, but I didn't. I did, once I looked through the portal.
Carolyn, why do I know this woman? Did I kill her? Or... Oh my god. Look, you're doing a great job. Can you handle things for yourself for a while? I need to think.
Okay, you think. And see you next time, Ebos. I'll be here for probably another half hour at least, trying to figure out portal stuff. Ah. Well, there's a white gel now, so that's good. I wonder what that does. Because I don't think that was in the multiplayer version of the game. Oh. Delightful. Let's, I don't think we can hide in the corner of that. I think there's not enough space between them. I thought there was. I thought this was like a Sense Fortress thing. But it is not. We're just supposed to teleport to the other end. There we are. Okay. We have leaks going in every direction. I guess now would be a good time to figure out what this stuff does. Huh. Well, it does not seem to do much of anything thus far. Oh, I'm able to put portals on it. Of course, that's what it does. Okay. Excuse me? Okay, not sure what happened there, but we'll just ignore it. Good.
It's evil.
It is evil.
Good for him. All right, back to thinking.
Okay, bye. So we can go back through here. Is there a portalable? There is. So if we portalable there, and then here, maybe we can do it? Yeah, we're just gonna
Welcome to the
keep ignoring
Enrichment
all
Center.
the things breaking around us.
Since making test participation mandatory for all employees, the quality of our test subjects has risen dramatically. Employee retention, however, has not.
Yeah, I can imagine.
As a result, you may have heard we're going to phase out human testing. There's still a
Oh.
few things left to wrap up, though. The bean counters told me we literally could not afford to buy $7 worth of moon rocks, much less 70 million. Bought them anyway, ground them up, mixed them into a gel. And guess what? Ground up moon rocks are pure poison. I am deathly ill. Still, it turns out they're a great portal conductor.
Huh.
Now, we're going to see if jumping in and out of these new portals can somehow leach the lunar poison out of a man's bloodstream. Unlike
Why would it?
lemons, make lemonade. Let's all stay positive and do some science. That said, I would really appreciate it if you could test as fast as possible. Carolyn, please bring me more pain pills.
So, basically the white gel is just moon rocks ground up and put into a gel. And apparently the portal technology works off of moon stuff. That's interesting. So we can put portals anywhere there's white gel. I guess that's nice. I completely messed that up. I was hoping I could just jump down and go in through that and then up to there, but it kind of blocked me with the railing. Can I be portalable? I don't think so. That is unfortunate. Well, I guess we can do this. Kind of just put portal juice anywhere I want it. That's kind of nice. Let's see, now can we go over here? Oh gosh. Not really. I said not really. Okay. I guess sometimes it's good to not put portals, or not be able to put portals on places. So, the direction of our portal changes the direction of the goo, right? Yeah. But none of that is portalable up there. Of course, we can just fill the room with this stuff. Because, I mean, there's infinite of it, so... no reason not to. But also... where am I going? Am I just going through to here? Through to here? I guess so. Right, there's a stair thing here. I could not have known that. But that's fine. Okay. What does this do for me? Exactly? Why am I down here? Where am I trying to go? Exactly. Am I supposed to be... Let's see. Because we still have the goop here. Are we able to put it somewhere else from here that gets it somewhere we want it to be? Like over here. And cover the pillars in the goop. Does that help me? Man, but this is just adding so many, like, different possibilities to this that makes it 10 times harder to figure out what I'm doing. Because the more places I can put portals, the more convoluted this whole thing gets. Can I put a portal up there? No, not yet. This did not reach high enough. Let's get this place all goopified. I think I might have an idea. Because if I do like that and then that, yeah, we can do that. This then would be a thing. So let's goopify that. Try to really goop it up. Yeah, that's probably good enough. Okay, and then we go from there over to then here. Fly through.
Alright, I've been thinking. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad! I don't want your damn lemons! What am I supposed to do with these? Demand to see life's manager. Make life rue the day it thought it could give Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am?
I
I'm
don't.
the man who's gonna burn your house down with the lemon. I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down.
Don't be encouraging letters.
The point is, if we can store
Can't
music
portal that,
on
it's
a
not big enough.
compact disc, why can't we store a man's intelligence and personality on one? So I have the engineers figuring that out now. Brain mapping, artificial intelligence. We should have been working on it 30 years ago. I
This
will
could shoot
say
us up
this,
there, but it's
and I'm
not
gonna say it
lined
on
up
tape
correctly.
So everybody hears it 100 times a day. If I die before you people can pour me into a computer, I want Carolyn to run this place.
We need something to
She'll
be...
argue. She'll say she can't. She's modest like that, but you make her. Hell, put her in my computer. I don't care. All right, test's over.
I think it's because I'm being pulled to this side. I need to have it
Head on
be
back to your desk.
maybe here.
Goodbye, sir.
And I think we'll need to put a blue portal and an orange portal on this somehow in midair. Or I'm going about this all wrong. Because yeah, if I put like a blue portal and an orange portal here, and then manage to fly in this one, then I'll fly out that way. But I might be going about this all wrong when it comes to building the momentum. Because it just, this pillar doesn't line up correctly with this. It always shoots me about here. Well, but I guess only the blue portal has to be there. I could aim to land here and fly out of it like that. Maybe. We'll have to see, I guess. Just make that an infinite loop. Maybe. Not really. There's too many variables on where we're landing and where we're going. Hmm. I think we need to do that, but do it with a blue, well, putting a blue portal here before going in this one. We do like this. Yeah. It's not that hard, it's just you need to be thinking quickly, and that is not what I'm good at. Well, let's see. Go through this. Put one here. This. Go through. Go. No, you go through. You go through. Oh, close. Not really close, but close. And that one wasn't enough speed. Nope. Not gonna make it there. I need to make it so it doesn't shoot me off to the side. I need to land both on the same thing. Maybe I can jumpstart this somehow. I don't know, because that is what seems like the obvious answer to me, is do the momentum generating device. But it just is not lined up, and it's also an impossibly fast thing, for me at least. I am not the most skilled at the technical, you know, really fast portal placing. But that is like, if you have to come out of this portal and place a blue and a orange like that in midair while moving, that's just, I don't know, I feel like it could work, but I feel like it's just impossibly difficult. Especially because I mixed up which one's which. I guess it doesn't matter which is which, so long as you go in one and out the other. Especially because if it was consistent every time that when you go through this you'll land right there, then you could plan for it. But I need to not only come out of this portal, figure out if I'm actually going to be hitting on target, and then aim and place both portals before I land, and that's like 1 second. So I don't know. I think I might just be doing this all wrong. But this is just the thing that looks like it's set up for it. But once again, because you can put the portal goop on every surface, it kind of makes it unclear as to where I'm trying to go with this. Because I could very easily get into my head that this looks like it's set up very perfectly for this system, and it could very much not be at all. And that, I might just need to look for another way of doing this, because this is obviously not easy to do. I think it's possible, but it's certainly not easy. But that raised platform really makes it look like that's what we're supposed to do. I mean, look at that. That's perfectly angled to get you up to here. But how do we get enough momentum to go through it? Oh, I know. I need to stop thinking with my brain. That's the thing here. We need to start thinking with portals. Try to really get this as gooped up as possible. And now that it's all gooped up, I can go up here. And from up here, I guess we're able to do this. Yes. Good. Yeah, I was thinking too much about the things we learned earlier. I wasn't thinking enough about how the goop comes into play with it. Thank you for volunteering. Please return to your desk and await further opportunities. Hey, they actually have the finalized logo now. I think that's good. Elevator to the surface. This is a trap. I'm 90% sure. Zoom view. Why do I need a zoom view? Oh. I see. What? What are we doing here exactly? How high up are we going? Ugh. Now we're here. I guess we need to go up. So that means we need to go down. How do we facilitate that? Here? Good. Now, we go here and down here. Where does that take? That doesn't take us anywhere. Maybe we need to be on that one. Oh, almost. Ow. My leg bones. So let's see. We're trying to go up there, but we need like an extra bit of height. Or I think there doesn't have a railing. So I guess we need to fall further and come out through this one. But this is the same one we were in earlier. It only gets us this high. We need to go that high. Is there a way we can send this to the bottom? By any chance? Any suspicious levers around here I could hit? Anywhere I could put a portal that would destabilize this whole thing? I don't think so. Where am I? How did I get here? How do I get back from here? There we go. Alright, so we can go this way, but there's no goop at the bottom, so we can't fall all the way down there. Where is a longer fall? Oh, you can kind of see out. Nice. Because, yeah, if we fall down this way, this is not goopified. And that kind of leaves us with not many options. Unless we can parkour our way. Kind of Minecraft dropper style over to that. But I don't think we will be able to. Yeah, it kind of stops you. Can you just do it from here? No, this won't add nearly enough height. A little bit, but not enough. Why does this stop me? There's nothing there. There's absolutely nothing there stopping me. Because I should be able to jump to this from this plank. Right? I could. I could. I almost did. That was close. Yeah, but there's not a very easy way across that. Need to kind of land on the plank. There we go. I just need to jump from the right spot and not hit that. And then we'll fly up double the height, because that's... But it keeps stopping me there. What is stopping me? There's like an invisible wall right here that stops you. There we go. Nope. Not far enough. Well, there's no white goop here. So we can't put anything like at the bottom to jump into. I can't figure out, I mean, there's this here. Maybe there's something in there that'll help us. No levers or buttons. Nothing even portalable in here. So that place is just not useful. I guess there is a lot of land to cover here, because there's many different layers I just didn't go to. But what does that do for us? What's up here? There's this thing there, but that doesn't help us. Doesn't help us at all. So let's go back up. Well, we obviously are supposed to go up this way, because that's where the board is. And this is telling us we're supposed to be here. But what does that do for us? Because there's nothing up here except maybe in those alcoves, but we can't get to those from jumping off here. If we had something to drop on the elevator, maybe we could get it to go lower so we get more height when we try to jump off of it. But as is, there's just nothing. Because yeah, if we jump off of this, we already saw, it doesn't take us high enough to do anything, really. We can get up here. Maybe we're supposed to go like that? There we go, finally. Yeah, I just had to, I guess, get on top of this for some reason. And then I was able to see that and then put over. Which I might have been able to see that if I went up this and actually looked at the right angle. So maybe that was just I wasn't looking in the right place. I definitely thought there was a lot more to that puzzle than there was. I just had to find the portal pad, as is usual. I usually miss the portal pads.
That crazy man down there was right. Let's not take these lemons. We are going to march right back upstairs and make him put me back in my body. And he'll
Good idea.
probably kill us because he's incredibly powerful and I have no plan.
Good idea.
Well, I'm not going to lie to you. The odds are 1,000,000 to 1, and that's with some generous rounding. Still, though, let's get mad. If we're going to explode, let's at least explode with some dignity.
What, you think I have dignity? That was your first mistake. Can we go up there? No. That looks... No, it's just a hole. That's not a white thing. So where do I... There, maybe? No. Evidently, you can put a portal there on that pillar, but not up there. That is unfortunate. Not sure why that is that way. And this thing's all freaking out. Also not sure why. Can I go inside the big vat? No. Alright, well... I don't know if jumping from here will do anything for us, but we can try it. Yeah, no, not nearly high enough. I hear there's goop somewhere. I don't know what that would do with for us either. Man, they make these environments so intricate that it's hard to see exactly where you're trying to go, because everything looks important. Let's head back up. We're trying to probably get up there, I would assume. And there's where the goop is landing, like right there. So if I do this and then this, does that get me to the top platform? It does, and to the goop. Good. I didn't even realize that that was a like tilted section until I looked at it again. So there's that. Is that where we landed? I think it is. Or at least it could be. So goop. Wow. Is there goop still coming out? I think there is. We're making another one of these infinite things. So then, what if we do this? Okay, there we go. No extra steps required. That just goops that up. And then, if we fall and portal, then that bounces us up. Right? Why'd you not do it? That's just rude. Can we get to over there from here? I don't think so. I think we need to reset all of our portals. Go from scratch. Which is upsetting. Okay. There we go. We're one level higher, and there's white goop up there. Delightful. Where did... I guess we fixed the blue or the blue goop. Not blue portal goop, because that's not portal goop. It's bounce goop. I don't know how we fixed the leak there, though, but I guess we did. Okay, there's that stuff there. What does that mean for us? Can we just, there's a little white there. Nope. How do we get up one more level? I don't know, because there's only one, seemingly one place that we can put a portal, and that's here. Everything else seems not very portalular. And going through this just brings us back to the bottom. Unless that's the point. But where would that even take us? All this is blocked off. Unless we're able to shoot us that direction. But I don't think that's very likely. Can't really drop down there. No portal stuff to be had. I could jump all the way to the bottom somehow. From like up here. That would shoot me up that way. I guess that's worth a try. It's kind of the only thing I can think of doing. Caution. Yes, I understand. Sends us really high up there, but not much else. Oh. We just need enough height to put another portal. Delightfully devilish, Seymour. Good. Okay. Sometimes you just have to bounce around and hope that it works out. Alright, well now we have all 3 colors of goop. That is gonna be even more complicated, isn't it? Because then if we make this all goopy, oh, it's only really goopifying the thing that was already goopy. Same with this. It's not really goopifying anything that wasn't goopy already. So how do we goopify new things? Jumping doesn't seem to be helping us. Oh, there's this up here. Okay, that goopifies that. That's what we needed. Good. Now we can goopify the rest of the floor. The rest of everything, evidently. Yeah, but it doesn't really goop around it very much if you know, just put it on the ground. Kinda does, but not by that much. So see if we can goop the pillar. Just trying to open any kind of possibilities we can. Because the more places that we can goop, the more portals we can make. In theory. But for now, I think, well, we need to use all 3 of these. So let's attempt this. If we make that all orang, and that's orange leading to blue, that'll then send me through that portal, which will then send me through that portal. Right? Now, where are we supposed to be sending ourselves? Because the obvious answer would be there. They're supposed to go like from there, and then it bounces us up through this. But I don't think so. Maybe not. Maybe we're supposed to have this here, and then down here. Why is this going on the ceiling? Huh. We need a different placement. Why can you not place there? There? The white goop is useless. How about here? Still hits the ceiling here. Still hits the ceiling. Still hits the ceiling. Trying to get it onto this surface, but that's harder than it seems. I mean, if we get, I guess, the white goop, do this in kind of a multi-step process, and then we could put that there. and then put that there. Instead of actually trying to goop it up normally. That could work. Okay. Now we need to go here and here. Oh, that's a problem. There we go. Just re-goop it up. Now we just hope that this works as intended. There we go. Okay, we got some white goop over here. What that's doing for me, I have no idea. Is this just another source of white goop? Is that all that this is supposed to be? And why? Because we can't portal anywhere else around here. Not like we can actually do anything with it. We just leave it to do its own thing, and it doesn't do much for us. So why am I over here? What is the point? Does goop bounce? I don't think it does. No, it really does not. That's not even going where we need it to go. I already had a source of white goop earlier. Why do I need this? I could even... Well, no, it's through glass, so I can't access that anymore. Do I just need this for earlier, then? This is just the way to get past that thing. Well, what's it here? And so then we're supposed to go back down while keeping a portal there. So we're able to place this elsewhere down here. To do what? I don't know. But to do something. Evidently. I can't really go. I can't get out. I'm trapped. Because they don't have a hole in this floor. There it is. Okay. So what do I do with all this white goop then? Where is this needed? I don't know. We even stopped the blue goop leak down here. Nope, it was the other portal we needed. Right, because that one's over there. Yeah, that actually almost worked accidentally. And we redid all this. Okay, but as long as there's one portal up here, we can still get back, luckily. But what does this do for me if I'm not supposed to be going down? Why have the white goop here? What does that do? Where do I go from here? Am I supposed to put it like there? What does that do for me? I guess we'll see. We have to go all the way over here. You could also put it here. No, it doesn't even go on the ceiling from there. So what did spraying it from there do? Nothing? Shoots it down there, and that does nothing for us. From here, nothing. It's all nothing. Why did we go all this way to get some white goop? And And what do you do with the white goop? Where am I even trying to go? I assumed I was trying to go up, but I don't even know anymore. I could go up here to where this is coming from. Is this where I'm supposed to be? I guess so. Alright, that was not very clear, but... Oh, this is this place. I'm not supposed to be here, am I? Because that door doesn't go nowhere. And I can't even jump off of this. Going up there? But I can't. Oh, but there's this here. Oh! Goop distribution system through the vents. That's good. Now I can go up there. Let's see what this is all about. That messed with my head a bit. I was trying to comprehend what kind of like solid flat surface I was on top of, and it was not any flat surface at all. Okay. There were a lot of very unclear things there, but we figured it out eventually. It just took a couple leaps of logic. But that's fine. I mean, if you always knew what to do in a puzzle game, it wouldn't be much of a puzzle now, would it? Supposed to go up there? Somehow? Well, none of the floor, except for here, is portalable. There's another vault thing up there. And goo flow towards there? That seems weird. Maybe if we go from like here to up there. Not really. Need a higher vantage point here, so we can actually get some more momentum and go back into it, but even then, it might get us up to there. Maybe. But all this has rails. Unless I do some sick parkour, which is definitely the intended way of playing the game. Ow. Yeah, that didn't work. That did not work at all. Though it kind of did. Maybe. Let me try this again. Oh, come on. Why'd you like fly all the way to the side? Because then I might be able to get up there and see what's going on up that direction. I don't know. I really have the feeling this is not what I'm supposed to be doing, but I can't think of anything else that we were supposed to be doing here. Because not much on the floor is portalable here, so... Really? Time to go do it again. We have no sprint. So we just jump in like this. That gets us right back to our same stairs. I'm trying to get it so I can jump through and land back in the portal, and that'll give us enough momentum to fly across, I think. But that just doesn't seem very doable, because it keeps shooting me out in all kinds of odd directions. was almost enough. How is that so much stronger than every other time? Maybe I just need to get a little bit more height. And then we'll just be able to jump straight into the portal instead of trying to jump portal to portal and then do this. Nope, doesn't let us up. Okay. Well, up here is like the highest point we can actually reach. Other than, I guess, if we were to portal up higher. Can we just portal up there? Oh, we can. We just had to look at the back wall. Okay, we're fine. Puzzle solved. And by puzzle solved, I mean there was not a puzzle, and I thought there was a puzzle. But there most definitely was not. Alright, now we do that launchy thing.
Wait, I've got an idea.
What have you got in there?
Go look at it for a second, would you?
This one?
Paradoxes. No
Yeah.
AI can resist thinking about them.
This is true.
I know how we can beat him.
Oh. So you have to give him a paradox that he can't refuse, and then he'll die. Sounds legit to me. How is that little mechanical arm over there holding up this entire thing? Okay, good. The goop goes higher. What? Oh, and we get a ride. Was that for over there? Nope, it's going down. I'm really glad there's no fall damage in this game. If there was, I would be dead so many times over. Alright, beam me up, Jethro.
If you can get me in front of him, I'll fry every circuit in that little idiot's head.
Well, but how...
Don't listen to what I'm saying, I should be okay.
I was gonna say, how are you gonna come up with a paradox if you yourself are a robot that would end up dying to the paradox? Is this place suspended all on like giant springs? That doesn't seem very efficient. But you know, whatever.
Okay, so it's not the most watertight plan to go confront an omnipotent power-mad AI with. Still, it's a better plan than exploding. Marginally.
Hey, we're back to the regular stuff. Man, this has been... What are with the... What? Are there sentry bots that can turn into cubes? Alright. Well, I'm gonna save here. And we'll be back to this. Oh boy. Some of those earlier ones I got a bit too confused for my own good. Hurt my brain. But all in all, not too bad. I mean, anytime I got stuck, I was out of it in like 10 minutes, probably, tops. So that's not the longest I've been stuck on puzzle games. So that's good. And I ended up getting through all of it. I guess I'm just not thinking the way that they're thinking, because like when I got to the top and there was that white goop, I was convinced that the reason why I did all that was so I could have the white goop outside of that portal destroying barrier, and thus I was trying to find where to put the white goop that would then help me at all, and it didn't, because the white goop was kind of a I don't even know, it was just, I guess, pointing out that right there was a grate that I could then teleport up through. And that's the only reason it was there. So sometimes I feel like it's partly the game not being super direct, and other times it's just my brain not being super direct. So it is what it is, but given how long Google said the game was, I might just be able to finish it out next stream, which might be a longer stream. You know, I generally, like, comfort-wise, lately, have been having streams that fall around 2 hours. But I can stream much longer. You know, I've done an 8-hour stream before, so I can certainly go further than 2 hours if needs be, but you never know. Anywho, I'll see you guys next time when we'll probably finish out this game, and yeah, goodbye.